I'm here with Jenny Monroe and Jerry Holleran because they're putting on a special reunion of Mark Twain, the musical.
Right.
Now this show is a little different than the full-scale show, so Jenny, you helped produce this. Why don't you key us in on that?
Well, for the anniversary, 175 years of the Park Church in downtown Elmira, since we had affiliation with the Langdons and the Clemens and Mark Twain, we were invited to do this little reunion. It's a musical concert, it's a vocal concert on Sunday afternoon, and we were delighted to do it.
Yeah, and Jerry, you're playing Mark Twain. How is that getting into that role of someone who actually lived and worked here in Elmira?
Well, finding the roots of why Mark Twain loved this area are really where the character comes from. It comes from within. Elmira offered Twain the two things he needed most in his life: roots, a place to set down, and the chance to establish relationships with African Americans so that he could see them as true people and then write about that in his novels. And because of that, he went from being a popular writer to a classic American author.
Yeah, probably easy for you to get that Elmira perspective, given that you were a teacher here in Elmira.
That's right.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I was able to teach some of Twain in my classrooms, and it was nice that students could see him more than just a picture on a sign, but to know that he is at the very heart and soul of who we are as Elmira.
Yeah, and returning for this show is Jack Waddell. Jenny, what was that like getting Jack back, who played Jim for the over 700 productions here in Elmira?
That's right. Jack was the star of Mark Twain the musical because he played the character Jim, and he floated in on a raft, and you just heard him sing, which was gorgeous. He was here for every single performance, unlike many of the other characters who came and went over the 9 summers. But Jack was, I brought him in from Illinois yesterday, and he was so excited about what was in Elmira since he was here 27 years ago.
Yeah, and if anyone wants a reminder about how impactful Jack's performance was, here's a reminder for you right now.
That's great.
Where I'll be forever free. I'll be free. Somewhere I'll be free.
So he'll be back and he'll be singing that song. So if
Yes.
someone wants to go to this, where can they go and where can they sign up?
Well, it's at the Park Church, downtown Elmira by Wisner Park, and it's at 3 o'clock on Sunday, and it's free, so just come. The house opens at 2:30, and we have free souvenir fans for the first 100 audience members. We can hold about 600, so we'd like everybody to come and celebrate Elmira history and Mark Twain the musical.
And it takes about 2 hours, the show?
Not even that, probably an hour and a half.
Alrighty. Well, you heard it here first, folks. Katerina,
Great.
back
Thank
to you.
you.